Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla Classic, our hardcore hunter playthrough here on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening for you. It is getting into evening time for me, as you can probably tell by the lighting here in Westfall. What I did off recording was I actually took us out to Red Ridge. I got the flight point out there and did the breadcrumb to talk to Wily. We got his note to bring back to Garen. Also worked on a little bit of profession stuff. I think I did a little bit of fishing, but not too much. I did a little bit of fishing over in Red Ridge. And so that's where we're at with that.
King's honor, friend.
Good to see you back. What did Wily have to say for himself? I should have let that scoundrel rot when I had the chance, but this information is crucial. Good work. I wonder what Wily meant when he mentioned the stonemasons. Perhaps there was a slip of the tongue. Could the Defias gang be related to the stonemasons? Only one man would know for sure, Matthias Shaw, head of SI7. Show him Wily's note and see if he has anything to add to this growing mystery.
For the Alliance.
We'll do that whenever we are in Stormwind next. Inventory space looks questionable due to the
What can I do for you?
food situation, but can we cook
Safe
any
travels.
of it? We can cook the long jaw mud snappers that I fished up, so let's go ahead and run over to the fire. We'll do that really quick before we head out. We are going to be working on the Defias pillagers this evening. I know you guys are super excited to see me take on the pillagers again. We're level 17 this time. To be fair, I don't recall what level we lost the warrior. I don't think we were 17, but we could have been 17 or 18. I have no recollection. I did not check. Okay, let's sell everything we don't absolutely need to hang on to. This is for a quest we started in Red Ridge, the fishing quest. So I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm going to equip our weapon here. I don't think we need the bear meat anymore. So we'll sell it. Rough stones we don't need. Mild spices? I can buy those anytime I actually need them. I kind of want to save the raw bristle whisker catfish for feeding our pet. And we have to get to 110. We're so close to being able just to learn this and get it out of the inventory. Succulent pork ribs.
Light bless you.
Okay, I'm just killing time, guys, because I am a little bit trepidatious to be doing this evening, but this is kind of where we're at. It's a green quest. I don't want to let it sit for too long. And we do have to finish it if we ever want to do dead mines, and the time to do dead mines is approaching as we approach level 20, so we want to be getting this stuff done. We're going to head out to the Alexton farmstead. And that's where we're going to try to fight these guys this evening. That being said, we have a plethora of people on tonight. Probably going to be very active out here. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's an interesting time of day lighting-wise here in Westfall. I don't think I've ever seen it quite like this. It's almost like it's a little bit hazy. We also have the Patrolling Westfall, Knoll Paws. That one is also green, I'm pretty sure. The Red Ridge Goulash I'm tracking from Red Ridge. We don't need to track that. Condor meat, spider pieces. I thought we could use the Gortusk snouts that we had from here, which is why I tracked it. But we need greater Gortusk snouts for that one, not the regular snouts that we currently have. So actually, I should have sold these because without using them to make one of the more complicated cooking recipes we have, I don't think I need them. Man, I should probably be making this. The thing is, it doesn't offer a buff, but we could use it to level up. I'd like to start catching some sagefish. Everything is dead at the moment because of all the players. We're gonna come over here to the building and maybe we can get the pocket watch. I do see it. Yeah, I can't get involved with anybody's stuff, okay? We're not getting involved today. We need to focus on keeping ourselves alive. Our pet already took a really scary route there, you saw, so I'm glad this part is done. That was not the button I wanted. I feel like I just have to do this. Let's heal the pet up. I feel like that worked out okay. Birchwood Maul of Strength, two-handed mace. Deline the Druid, dead at level 10 in Darkshore. brother, rip. I'm sorry, go again. Secondly, though, you can't go do that druid quest right at level 10, man. You gotta wait. The Owlkin, I bet it was the Owlkin, wasn't it? It was to the Moonkin. He went to go do... You get the bear quest at level 10. And it sends you to Darkshore. And the place it sends you to, you have to get into the back of a cave. And the cave is surrounded by like level 12 and 13 Owlkin. I remember having a horrible time on that quest when we did our Night Elf Druid run in Burning Crusade. And I had to have a high-level character come and clear the cave area for me. You don't have to fight the Owlkin, but you do have to get to the back of the cave. Which you can't do with the level 13 Owlkin up. Ooh. Well, not really what I wanted to do. But maybe. Maybe we can keep one of them. Well, this isn't really working out the way I wanted it to be honest. But I think we can finish off this one and be fine. Alright, I may have exaggerated how fine we're gonna be. We're gonna run. Yeah. We've ran almost all the way to Moonbrook, which I think is actually pretty freaking hilarious. And we still have not dropped aggro on them because of the nature of the pull. There we go. I mean, we got them to come quite far, which is impressive all on its own, but that was not the pull I was looking for. I could have done a lot of things better and a lot of things differently. We'll leave it at that. And we'll be happy to be alive. I'm not going to die to these things again. I swear to God we're going to beat this quest. I'm taking this one very personally, so... That's not going to necessarily make me play any better, but I'm going to do everything I can because I really didn't like how the warrior ended. Because of how much time we had spent zone hopping and really preparing, we knew these guys were going to be trouble. And I felt like on the warrior we really prepared. And just a mistake, a mispull, not seeing the guy behind us, just came together all wrong. If this is just two of them, we can do this. The problem becomes when there's one that we don't see. Yeah, see, there's the other one. See, this is where I need to be doing the traps, right? Alright, a little passive cooperation. I like it. It only makes sense. Now, over here, I think we have a similar... Ooh, damn, didn't see them coming back. Let's do this. Firstly, I need you here. Let's do a trap. You're gonna go here. And I'm gonna go here. Now we're gonna taunt him, I hope. We're not gonna taunt him. Okay, I thought our taunt was on a little bit of a different cooldown than it is, I guess. I thought he would have had a taunt available to pick that guy up off of us. I really need Frost Trap, is what it boils down to. The Burning Trap is not really a way to deal with ads. It did a little bit of damage to that guy, but ultimately not very helpful. What would have been super helpful here is just having Frost Trap. Or Ice Trap. I know there's two different frosty traps. One of them lays the ground template, one of them actually encases them in ice. And I really need the one that encases them in ice. That's gonna make two pulls with a melee guy in the group a lot simpler. When we know we can just trap the melee guy right away, focus on the caster. Overall, we're doing pretty good. We're 4 out of 15, but we're 7 out of 15 for looters. Obviously, looters are typically easier to find. Let's go here. Let's get a hit on them. Now that magic damage is going to blow him up. He leveled up and the pets get all their health back when they level up. I didn't realize that they leveled the same way. That was the perfect time for him to level because he was definitely going to go down to like the next fireball that hit him. That was pretty cool. So the good thing is we are able to handle some of these double pulls. That was unfortunate. I didn't see the other hunter mark. You got a cool pet though. I like that you're a night elf with a polar bear pet. That's interesting. I shouldn't have done it. What am I doing, guys? Wasting bullets. We're wasting bullets is what we're doing. Just wasting bullets. Alright, so we're not going in the barn again. We know that for a fact. I mean, we could scout Moonbrook. Robert, you said we weren't going to go to Moonbrook. Yeah, but we could go scout it. But you said... I know. Speaking of that, speaking of talking to myself, I was thinking about doing a stream soon. Not, like, really soon. But, like, in the future. I'm in the planning phases for it. I'm actually starting to plan it out. So, a couple of caveats to it. The biggest caveat is that I'm not going to have my cam on. Not going to have the face cam. My setup isn't really ready for it. I don't really want to be on camera. I spent a long time teaching classes in front of large groups of people, and that was fine. And what made it fine is that when you're teaching classes in front of people, they can look at you and you can look at them. It's an even playing field. In fact, you know, I'm a pretty confident person, so the playing field was angled slightly in my direction, I felt like, in a live classroom environment. Being on video and stuff, especially being on face cam when everybody can see me, but I can't see anybody. I'm just not really, I'm not ready for that. I'm technically not ready, like my technology's not set up. And I'm, like, emotionally, mentally not really thinking it's going to be something that's going to be super enjoyable to me, having to worry about all of my facial expressions, all the stupid things I do, probably just mainly unconsciously. Obviously, you know, I'm used to telemeetings and, you know, having your face out there on camera for small periods of time, right? You do like an hour meeting. Okay, I can control my eyebrows and how stupid I look for an hour. Much longer than that. You know, it was always a trying thing to have to... You're basically trying to sit there and not react to things being said in the meeting, so... my boss always told me that my eyebrows were very expressive, and it wasn't a compliment. It was basically like, I don't have a poker face, so somebody says something I don't like, or especially when somebody would say something that I thought was stupid, you could tell on my face right away. And it took me a long time to basically eliminate emotional reactions from my face. But it was always effort, you know, I'm always sitting there on the meeting, listening to people talk, trying to absorb the things they're saying without showing any reaction to it. And I don't really want my gaming to be like that. I don't really want to feel the same way that I have to, like, really pay attention to the stupid things I do with my face. So yeah, I'd like to do a stream. But in the beginning, at least, I'm not going to have my face cam up. Eventually, I'll probably get my green screen that I want. I have like a $200 green screen that I want to get. That's like not one of the cloth ones, but one of the ones that actually like rolls out. Like, you know, like the old projector boards from school, how they'd roll out the projector background. I want one like that I can like stow and tuck away, but that I can easily pull out, that I don't have to iron every time I go to use it. So yeah, eventually I'll get that stuff set up. I have a camera somewhere that's like a Logitech camera. It's only 1080, but like, trust me, you're not gonna want or need a lot of granularity if you ever do have to look upon me. It's not going to add anything to the content. In fact, I feel like mainly my biggest reason intellectually is that I don't feel like anyone needs to see me for the kind of content that we do. Because I sometimes think that seeing people's faces down in the little corner there can be really distracting to immersive playthroughs. I like Kill Carnage a lot, right? I can't watch him play immersive games because there's nothing less immersive getting into a game than just seeing somebody's face down in the corner and just like you find yourself just looking at him. You're just looking at the guy the entire time. You find you're not often, especially for me, like I like to watch people's faces and watch their lips when they talk. It's just something that my brain kind of got trained to do, interacting with so many different people that speak so differently from me, that what helps me is to watch people's lips move, and then like if my brain misses any words or phrases, I can kind of like with my ears, I can see it with my eyes. And so I tend to fixate on that little picture down at the bottom left when I'm watching a stream, and it doesn't help me get into stuff at all. Alright, we've stumbled upon our first couple of pillagers here. We're gonna do this. Alright. I think we've got it under control. I do need to stop ranting about this and focus up. So, more to come. But yeah, we're gonna do a stream sometime in the future. And that way we can hang out. What I'm thinking is that maybe we'll do like a night elf eventually. We'll do something that was super hard. That I think your guys' input will help me a lot. And I'm sure it'll be less frustrating being able to tell me like in live time that I need to go to the bank. That I need to empty my inventory. That I need to catch a repair once in a while. Some of you guys will be relieved to be able to yell at me like live. And the playthrough, the quality of the gameplay will probably be a little bit better because of that. So I was thinking, you know, maybe sometime in the future we tackle something really hard, like we do a Night Elf Warrior. That would be interesting, doing a Night Elf Warrior. And struggling through that together could be cool. Nobody alive in here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. But it's going to happen eventually with something. I don't know what class it'll be, don't know what race it'll be. Just tossing around ideas right now, but I am in the planning phases. And we'll try it a couple times, and I'll see if I like it. I'll see if it's something that I actually enjoy, because the most important thing for me at this point in life is whatever I do, it has to be something I enjoy. So if it's something that's just stressful, or if it starts to feel like it's just a lot of work, or if I feel like the content kind of suffers for it, like if I don't feel like we capture that same relaxing vibe with me live in the chat and trying to interact and stuff, then I don't know how much I'll do it. It might be something we do rarely. But if it's something that's fun and enjoyable and it has kind of the same vibe to it, then I would be down to do more of it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, as far as timing, you know, that whatever time I pick, it's not going to work for everybody. And I know that. Because my endurance for a session is probably only going to be like 2 hours. I could probably keep myself seated and fully engaged in that kind of environment for 1.5 to 2 hours at a time. And that's probably it. So yeah, I'm going to keep planning it out. I'm kind of hoping it's enjoyable enough so we can do a few different sessions. I'd like to do some at different times of the day. You know, do some in the morning, some in the afternoon, some in the evening. That way everybody has a chance to stop by. But I'm thinking about it. But I did want to start talking about it to some of you guys who are here every day and kind of lay some of the groundwork for things that aren't going to change. And like I said, originally, at least when we start things off, I'm not going to have my camera going yet. Part of me doesn't want to. I have lots of issues with it. You know, and I think it may be something over time. I wouldn't mind, you know, eventually getting my setup so I can have the camera, turn it on for a little bit in the beginning of the playthrough, like just as we're all getting settled, and then as we get going, kind of turning it off then. But that will be future stuff. I want the content to be about the game and not about me or my face or my body or my reactions or my facial expressions or how high my eyebrows go every time this happens or that happens. I really do want the content to be about the game. And not about me. It's why I don't talk a lot about my personal life or really go deep into things like that. Because to me, these are Pathstalkers. I don't need these guys. How are you doing though? You gonna be okay? Not really sure. But what I'll do is I'll help you by taking these guys out. Alright, we are clear. This guy is fine. We're not in combat. He doesn't seem like he needs help, and I don't really want to get on that aggro chain with the Pathstalkers that we don't need right now. And so whatever we do on a stream too, I want it to be a separate thing from like the main series. Because like I said, I don't know how often I'll want to do it. I don't know how often we'll get on there. So it'll just be like its own character. It will be a hardcore character because that's obviously what we're doing right now. So let me know what you guys think. I was thinking Night Elf Warrior. I had thought about Night Elf Priest, but let me tell you the truth about this, guys. The Priest was going to live for a long time, and I regret that he went down in that elevator shaft, okay? But the gameplay of the Discipline Priest, it was pretty boring, right? If I did a Priest again, I'd probably end up going full Shadow, just to get into some different abilities. Where are we at here, man? 9 out of 15, 11 out of 15. I'm glad I had a couple of things to talk about today, otherwise this would be just a lot of running back and forth. We might have gotten characters to a higher level than 17, I'm not sure. However, if we beat this quest and turn it in, I'm gonna consider this our farthest progressed hardcore character. If we can get this turned in. Now, if I'm looking at this right, yeah, see, there's the pillager. I don't think I want to deal with this without another player around to kind of help out. Can we coerce this person to help out? What are you bouncing around for? Come over here. Yeah, nobody wants to tackle these guys. I do see a respawn over this way. Maybe we can get this person on their own. Oh, we got too close to them. I'm surprised that did not pull. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we've made a terrible mistake. Oh, we're running out of here now. We are not doing that. Oh no. We are not doing that. I mean, I'll take this one a mile away from the farm and kill it, though. That's absolutely fine with me. We somehow kept... These guys are so angry at us all the time. It's like... It's actually kind of incredible. It works out fine for me. That was a clutch heal, I think. I think the pet might have died there if we hadn't gotten that heal off. Okay, so that really worked out. We can chain these guys very, very far. That's actually nice. We've got a bunch of gnolls up here. We should remember this. This is a decent area to come and get these guys later. I do want to focus on the People's Militia for now, though. See, this warrior is smart. He's level 19. I don't think we were level 19 on the gnome. I don't really want to go into that shack again because I feel like it's just guys that we don't need that spawn in there for the most part. However, yeah, respawns have kind of tapered off a little bit. Oh, he found somebody out here. Oh, that would have been nice. It was just a looter. We have plenty of looters. I feel like any second now, these guys are. Ooh, what were you doing in there? You are a warrior. I didn't see him. He must have been there for a while. Okay, it's cleared out. Well, the respawn rate seems to be in a little bit of a low. I don't really want to fight anything else because then we're going to miss an opportunity to pull what we need, which is kind of unfortunate. It feels a lot like wasted time. You guys know how anxious I get when we're just running back and forth. Sometimes it's almost better just to stop and use the camera. I wish we could see a little bit further. I wish the game would render enemies a little bit further out than it seems to do. So that we can kind of look off into the distance, but... doesn't seem like there's anything going on back here. I swear any minute these guys should all pop back up, and they're probably all going to come back up together. So we... don't want to be in the middle of the camp like this, I bet, when it happens. I feel like people must cycle between here and the Moonbrook outskirts. I have a druid friend here. He's with a rogue. Alright, bodies are gone, bones are gone. Come on, any second. What's going on in here? Nothing yet. Yep, see, this is the shit that happens when you move. You miss opportunities to take the guys you need out. And if we're not careful, it's going to keep happening to us. Here we go, let's get in here. Okay, 15 out of 15 on the looters. 4 more pillagers to go, guys, and then we will be done with this one. How amazing would that be? That was pretty nice. I appreciate the passive help. I don't really think I want to get involved in that. We are involved in that, which means we need to find a safe place. Nope, that is not going to be our safe place. That took me too long to figure out where to go. We need to get way off into the hills, I think, before these guys reset, because when they reset, they're probably coming right onto us. Oh yeah, they're on us now. And they're both looters, so I don't need looters. Look how fast they are though, man. Like, they really don't want to let us go, but they are going to have to. Whew. That was a little bit intense. I thought it was going to be a lot easier to get away than it ultimately was. Lots of crazy activity going on right down here. I kind of want to avoid it. Let's let everything settle back down. We don't need the looters, so I'm trying to leave them up for people who do. That being said, they share spawn points, so I might have to take some of them out. Just to get the stuff we need to come back. Probably not worth it. If it was the last one we needed, I would consider it. I'd consider kiting them out and kiting them further and further and maybe killing them on the go. But we need a few more. Let's not take the risk right now. It's kind of a decent place to watch everything would be about right here. It wasn't a decent enough place, clearly, because we just didn't see that one at all. But we'll hang out here for a second. Well, we have this 3-pull here. We can't do that by ourselves. We'll have to wait. A depressing amount of dead bodies here. There are a lot of dead players. Yeah, now we need to go this way because we are in combat probably with a bunch. He took off with it, so maybe he's kiting it to kill it. Okay, I see him. No, that's not him. Interesting, interesting. This could come back to haunt us. Guys, we completed it. We actually got it done. Now, can we survive long enough to turn it in? I hope so. But yeah, I'm really happy that we did it. Obviously, the hunter seems like it was a little bit easier than the warrior, but we had a lot of help around here in the form of other players passively clearing the area. We were able to take advantage of some people's pulls, some of their CCs. I feel like that's fine. Feel like it's fine. Is it ninjaing? If somebody pulls 3 enemies, and to be helpful, I pluck out the one that I might need, is that ninjaing? I don't think so, because if that was the mob they needed most, they wouldn't crowd control it, they'd hit it first. That's my opinion. If you're looking at 2 enemies, one of them you really need and one of them you really don't, you should probably CC the one you really don't and tag, even if like strategy tells you to do it the opposite way. If you want to get the tag on it, you probably should hit it first. It's not like an arcade machine. I can't put a quarter next to where the mob spawns and like call the next respawn, you know what I mean? I have to do what I have to do. So we've got what? One more kill quest, right? One more Defias kill quest. That's going to take place south of Moonbrook in the little valley down there.
Greetings.
Some Defias have eluded us. My most trusted scouts report that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into the southern Westwall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the wretches in the name of the People's Militia, so we need 15 highwaymen, 5 pathstalkers, 5 knuckle dusters.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Awesome.
Hello. See you around.
Alright, we still have the Knoll Paws to get. I think I'm going to do that next time. I am going to take a break here for the evening. I am really happy to have cleared that quest. It's a relief to not have to kind of dread going into that quest now. That being said, the guys in the south are pretty tough as well. So I don't know if we'll move right into that. I'm going to go to Stormwind and talk to Matthias to get the next breadcrumb. And yeah, I mean, we can definitely continue here. We could go back, we could try to do bingo supplies and in defense of the King's Lands. Those islands with those trogs, they seem like a good place to get killed. What I might want to do is I might want to do the Powder to Iron Band and the Gathering Idols. The trogs are dangerous too in this area, but I feel like on the islands they're worse. Yeah, I don't know, it could go either way. Some of these quests are just tough. The Idols one, they're higher level guys, like up to 19 and 20. And that's all that... The Powder to Iron Band is going to have a little escort quest, and we're going to end up at the excavation site. If we keep going here, eventually we can start doing stuff in Redridge. Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm going to do in Lochmadon, to be 100% fair.
What can I do for you? See you later.
But yeah, I'm going to get us a Stormwind and call it a night. Thank you guys so much for being here for this one. Obviously, I am really enjoying my time here on the Hunter. This is a good sense of progression to get past this wall that we've hit so many times, it feels like. Even though really it was just the warrior that just nailed this particular wall very hard. Feels good to be done with it. Happy to be moving on to the next phase of the Defias quest so that, you know, eventually by level 20, maybe we can step into a Deadmines run and, yeah, see what hardcore dungeons might be like. Part of me is still very hesitant that that could kill our character, but another part of me just really wants to experience it at least one time. So yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.